Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a quick review for you, and I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette. So if you want to hear a little bit more about this so you can make up your decision whether you should get this amazing palette or not, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is the Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette, and it's this square one here. It looks kind of like a book, and it definitely resembles the Urban Decay Book of Shadows to me. It's pretty similar idea to that. Now you can get this Too Faced palette exclusively from Sephora.com or from Sephora, the store. And this is only available during the holiday season, so you better pay close attention to this review, because if it catches your eye, then you're definitely going to want to order it or go to stores immediately, because this is limited edition. Now this whole palette is sold at $49, basically 50 bucks, and I believe it's a $145 value, so you're really getting an amazing deal with this. So let me show you what's included in this palette. So as you can see, there's a little tab here, and this whole strip here opens up. It's magnetic, so you open that up, and inside here is just all these little 3D pop-outs, which are pretty unnecessary. Honestly, they kind of get in the way, because as you can see, there's a couple of makeup items here, and honestly, I have to admit, I really don't like when I want to go reach for my blush or bronzer that I have to dodge all these little fairy 3D things. So I could definitely skip on that, but that's just for the cute decoration of it, going with the whole fairy theme. So over here on this side, in this little package here, says Enchanted Glamourland. It has a few makeup cards in there, and it tells you how to get the look, and it uses everything in this palette, which I've already done a few of those looks for tutorials for you guys. So over here on this side, there's a blush up here. This is a very pretty pink blush with some gold shimmers in it. It's really nice. I really like it. It's called La Vienne Rose. And then this one down here is their ever popular Bunny Bronzer, and I really like that one. It's very shimmery. When you mix it together, it kind of has more of like a golden orangey tone to it a little bit, but I really like it. Shimmery though. So then when you look on this side, there's another little tab here. You pull this out, and again, this is what I mean. It's kind of a similar idea to the Urban Decay Book of Shadows. So you pull this out, and instead of, what's a little bit different from this one to Urban Decay is that this one slides out completely. And you will want to take it out, because it is such a hassle to kind of try and work with this gigantic thing on your vanity or whatever you do your makeup on. But so inside here, you'll see this is what comes on the inside drawer. So up here, starting up top, two amazing deals. Okay. So you have a full-sized, like both of these are full-sized, this is the Too Faced Glamour Gloss, and the color is in Pillow Talk. Oh, I'm not sure if, yeah, it's called Pillow Talk. And it's this really pretty nude gloss, and it has a volumizing lip injection, their lip plumper. I really love this gloss, and it kind of has a gold shimmer to it, but it's very faint. You don't even notice it really. So I really like this. I love the smell of it. I love the way that this brush applies. It's that kind of like paintbrush. I'm not sure what the exact name of it is. The lip gloss itself, it's not too sticky. I definitely love this lip gloss. I like it way better than the MAC Dazzle Glosses. I hate MAC Dazzle Glosses. They're way too sticky, and I hate the chunky glitter in it. This one is very faint. It's very finely milled, and it's not sticky at all. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but it doesn't make your lips stick at all. I love it because it has that vanilla scent like the MAC lip products. So also it has this really cute little rhinestone up on the top. So I just love everything about it. This is an awesome, and the plumping in it does not like burn your lips at all. It almost kind of has like a minty tingling feeling, but it's very temporary, and it goes away quickly. Honestly, for as far as plumping goes, I don't really even see a huge difference in the plumpingness of my lips. But The next item down here below, in this next compartment, you probably have recognized, is the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. And this is full size. That comes included in this palette. So you're already making a huge savings. So you can definitely believe that this is a $145 value and you're really only paying $50 for it. So it's awesome. Then we have 15 eyeshadows down below. Now, here's where I think you'll make your biggest decision whether you need this palette or not. It has a combination of matte shades and shimmer shades. Now, this top row up here is basically your most neutral tones in this palette. It has a very matte white shade. It's called In the Buff. Then it has a exclusive color. It's like a matte white pink. Sorry, my lighting is kind of washing the color out. Next to it is called George and Wheezy, and it's a very shimmery, kind of yellowy, frosty color. Next to that is Velvet Revolver, which is a matte, kind of perfect crease shade. It's very light. And then next to that is called Honey Pot, and it's a very light, shimmery gold. Then below that is In the Buff, and it's a darker matte brown. Oh, I'm sorry. This one's called Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear. This is a matte, darker brown color. So it just depends on what your skin tone is. This one might be a perfect crease shade for you. For me, this darkens up my outer V a little bit nicer if I want to do like a matte neutral color. Next to that is an exclusive color, and it's this gorgeous, gorgeous purple color. Look how pigmented it is. These eyeshadows, the shimmery ones, are just so pigmented. They're super creamy. I mean, I just barely tap my finger on that. Next to that is this pink shimmery shade. It's called Boy Toy. And I'd actually say this is kind of more of a satin because it's not like overwhelming shimmer. Next to it is Peach Fuzz, and Peach Fuzz is a very kind of special color because it's a orangey apricot color, but if you look at it, I don't think my camera, the lighting is just way too bright. It has like a very light glittery peachy golden glitter in it. Now, it's not like Urban Decay's glitter where it's way chunky and it falls out all over your face. So that's a huge plus for this. It's very, very finely milled. But the color on this one, the color payoff, is not that great. It's very, very neutral. It looks like, in the palette, it looks like it'd be a more peachy color. But when you swatch it and you put it on your lids, it's a very, very, very neutral color. And the thing that stands out most about it is that golden peach kind of shimmer or glitter in it. So I was a little disappointed with that one because it looked so pretty and unique, but the color doesn't come out as well as it does in the palette. Next to that is this beautiful aqua color, and this is an exclusive color for this palette. And then down below, oh, I love this color. There's some really unique ones. This one's called Label Whore, and I use this one in my holiday tutorial. And this one looks very green, but look at, oh my god, look how freaking gorgeous that is. I think this is one of my favorite colors. It looks green in the palette, but when you swatch it, it has like a red, and then it has that green iridescence. It's the most gorgeous eyeshadow, honestly. And it comes out kind of like a reddish tone on your lid. I love it. Next to that is Glamourozzi, which is very similar to me to Midnight Cowboy. This one does have some shimmer in it, but it's a lot lighter and finely milled compared to the Urban Decay eyeshadow. And then next to that is this really pretty, it looks purple, but this one is another surprise because it comes out more of a brown with purple shimmer to it. So some of these eyeshadows are very pleasantly surprising, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Next to that is Ooh and Ah, which is this really, really pigmented silver. It's just so, it's metallic. I mean, these eyeshadows are amazing. The pigmentation is just absolutely insane. They're so creamy. You just barely have to pick up any of it. And then next to that is Stiletto, which is a matte black shade. So take a look at those eyeshadows, because this is, I think, going to be the deal breaker. It's either going to make it or break it for you. So here's what I think. For these eyeshadows, I'd say if you are a girl who is afraid of color or is not a huge fan of the big smoky eyes or anything like that, I'd say this palette probably isn't for you, because as far as neutral looks go, you're pretty limited with this palette. Now, don't get me wrong, you can definitely do some neutral eyes, which I do with this palette during the daytime, but there's a lot of really fun looks you can do, and I've already done a few of them for you, so check out those tutorials. But honestly, like I said, some of these colors in here are so absolutely amazing. Favorite ones, obviously, Label Whore is just so gorgeous. I love the exclusive purpley brown one. The exclusive purple, that's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But a lot of these colors are very dupable. So if you're similar to me and you collect any of the Urban Decay palettes, honestly, this one isn't really necessary for you. Now, if you're kind of newer to makeup, I think this is an amazing value. Even if you're not and you just love to collect makeup, then go for it. Because the value in itself, like with the full-size eyeshadow insurance, the full-size glamour gloss, and then you have the bronzer and the blush and 15 eyeshadows. It's an amazing deal. You just cannot beat it. So I'll leave that decision up to you girls. If you're looking for a neutral day-to-day look, this one's going to be kind of limited for you. If you're a girl who likes to break out and do something a little different from time to time, this palette is going to be awesome in your collection. So I personally feel like this is one of the best deals I've seen as far as makeup palettes go, honestly. So I couldn't pass that up. I love some of the shadows in this palette. I kind of don't like some of the other ones. So it's not like the best eyeshadow palette I've seen. One thing I just think is kind of weird or funny, they have exclusive colors, as you've heard me mention, but I don't understand, why didn't they just name it? It's just weird to me. Because then it's kind of hard. I'm doing a tutorial and then I say exclusive, the one in the top row. I don't know, I don't really like that. So they could have been a little bit more creative as far as that goes. But honestly, I feel that you should definitely go out and get this palette. It's an amazing deal, and if you are a beginner at makeup, or if you don't have that big of a collection and maybe you're just starting out, this is going to be huge for you, because you get a blush, a bronzer, an eyeshadow primer, a lip gloss, 15 different eyeshadows. You get a few different cards to kind of guide you for a few different looks you can do. There's so many things in this palette, so you're already started off with basically everything you could possibly need besides mascara. So think about it. I don't know. So I'll put the link down below to Sephora. It's only exclusive to Sephora, so definitely, girls, jump on this. It makes me so sad when I do tutorials on an eyeshadow palette that not everyone has, because it was limited edition. So I want to definitely get this out there for you guys so you can make up your own mind on the palette. Check out some of the previous tutorials I've done on it. I actually did one. I'm wearing a look today. My bronzer and on my lips. It's kind of faded a little bit. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any questions about this palette that I didn't cover in this video, then don't be afraid to leave a comment below and I will respond as soon as I can. So hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.